What's up guys, welcome back to another day trading video, and today I want to tell you about something that can easily hurt you in trading, something that is equally as dangerous as taking a loss, and that is taking a win, because you essentially don't know how to take a win. First, I taught you how to take a loss so you can learn from it. Now I'm going to teach you how to take a win so you can learn from that too. Trading is an endless process of collecting data, learning, and applying it into your trading mind, or just trading day, or just trading self. All right. So we're going to talk about how to take a win. All right. Taking a win doesn't mean you're perfect. All right. So don't get overconfident. That's where people just self-destroy themselves. They just implode on themselves. All right. Without even realizing it too. All right. Because when you take a trade, you think, I'm this amazing trader, I'm this best trader, oh my gosh, I did everything right, I just have to do the exact same thing what I did today and do it tomorrow. That's not how it works. Why did you win in that trade? Really think about it. Why? Did you follow your rules? Yes. Did you wait? Was you patient? Was you waiting for your setup? If so, journal it. Why? Because you can learn from this just as much as you learn from a loss. All right. I personally think journaling is really, really important. I do it today. I still do it, and I will do it every single day. All right. So, in a winning trade, know why you won. And how do you do that? By journaling, like I said. All right. You have to know why exactly you won. Why? Because you can learn from that why. All right. Trading isn't this thing where you just got it. All right. Every trader, even the best traders, they have to keep learning. Why? Because the market changes every single day. And so, what does that mean? They have to adapt and change as well. All right. And once they do, they're good at their craft. They're good at what they do. All right, and that's what you want to do. The exact same thing. You want to be good at what you do, good at what you love. Me personally, I love trading, so I want to be good at what I love, and that means applying myself and changing and learning every single day. All right, no matter the loss or no matter the win. So from journaling and from learning from your wins, just as much as learning from your losses, this helps you learn. This helps you celebrate the process instead of celebrating the money. All right. You don't want to celebrate the money, because the thing about trading, it's not about the money. It's about yourself. It's about you growing as a trader. All right. If you make it, ironically, if you make it all about money, you're not gonna win any money. I said this before, and I'll say it again, and I'll say it forever. If you make it all about the money, you're not gonna win any money. So what do? You celebrate the process. All right. How you've grown. All right. This is what you really want to focus on. Your stair step to where you want to go. That means like being a king at trading, whatever you want, being the best at trading. All right, that's how you really grow. Not with the money, but with the process, because that process in turn helps you grow even more, because it's what's helping you becoming a better trader every single day. All right. So just remember, do not get overconfident in trading. You want to learn from it just as much as you're learning from a loss. This means going into a new day with a fresh mind, learning everything from yesterday and applying it to the day. All right. What does that do? You're adapting. You're changing. All right. Why? Because the market is adapting. It's changing just as you are. So you have to go along with it. All right. So that means learning, continuously, all right, and resetting your mind. You don't go into the markets thinking, I'm this best trader, I'm gonna do whatever I want to do, because that's what confidence does. Once you get overconfident, you start doing what you think is right. It's never what you think is right, it's what you should do. And what does that mean? Following your plan, having no emotions, risk management, listening to your strategy, being patient, all of these rules of discipline, blah, blah, blah. You already know. You don't want to have these negative emotions. What's a negative emotion? Overconfident. What's a positive emotion? Confidence. Confidence in what? Not yourself, but in your strategy. All right. But that in turn does help you get confidence. But don't get overconfidence. Too much of something is never a good thing. All right. I'm pretty sure you heard that in cartoons, blah, 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 whatever. But yeah, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe, and share with all your friends so you help the channel grow. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.